What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju the Master Manifestor, and I am back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a reading on Clarence, the cheating allegations against Clarence NYC. I'm also going to be getting insights into Queen Naija and insights into Chris Sales. Find my charger. All right. Had to grab my charger. This flame is low. All right, I'm excited for this reading, most definitely, because I wanna address some stuff about Queen for sure. Because I feel like it all boils down to what a woman will allow herself to put up with, or what a woman feels she deserves. And I think when you feel like all men are gonna cheat on you, or all men are cheaters, then that's what you're gonna attract. So I do want to see. All right, is my moderator in here? Before I get started.
GoDaddy, you can create an easy-to-build, powerful website so you can start selling online in lots of places you've never.
That's how you make this bitch too? Fuck out into you.
Alright, so we're going to be doing a reading on Queen Clarence and Chris. Are my moderators here?
I got niggas hide from their own damn block. Walk, spin. Walking and sliding, stepping and spinning, and standing on bitches and standing on them. Walk. Walking on these, got the yo on my feet. The bitch in my feet, so the yo on my meat. Spin you a been since you
Let me make sure my moderator is in here first before we start. Make sure y'all like this video. Dang. Well, I'm glad you're here, Shirley. Alright, ladies, so I'm about to get started. I'm going to pray over these cards. Light the incense really quick. Wanted to wait on my moderator, but she is here. So I'm not really going to ask any questions about like the young lady who apparently slept with Clarence. I don't even care. I'm just going to ask, did Clarence cheat? Does he cheat on Queen? I'm going to ask, does Queen know about the cheating? Is she okay with the cheating? Because she did have a song that basically said she don't care. If I'm not mistaken. So it's like, people already kind of know, like, Queen she doesn't really care. But I also saw some other good points people were making online. They were basically saying, but you left Chris for cheating, but you're going to stay with Clarence for the same thing. So hopefully she's not allowing a man to cheat on her. I can understand if it's something that happens and y'all work through it or whatever the case may be, but I hope you're not just like giving him a pass, like, haha, like it's cute. It's really not. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like this video as you're coming in. It helps my channel out so much. I'm going to pray over the cards really quickly. We're going to get straight into it. Whoa.
Sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth.
Y'all hear this shit? Music already screaming.
I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on you. Does your mind where this came to? Think about me and you. I guess I'll just listen until it all makes sense. See you face to face, I'm thinking about the days.
Make sure y'all like this video up. I feel like the music is already screaming. So, my first question, I'm just going to ask, did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami when he went, whose birthday? Kai? His friend Kai? Did Clarence cheat on Queen? Even if it's true. Did y'all hear that? Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Oh. He's not good for you right now. If y'all can see my fucking... Y'all can see my face. Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Still holding on to each other? Let's see. Lord. He's depressed. Passionate thoughts thinking of each other, hiding pain behind the shade. Money got jacked. fuck? Hold up. Because when I say he got too much dip on his chip, so let me pull another card because I want to call it and say what I feel it is. Let me ask a different day. Let me ask Spirit. Let me pull out my deck. I'm not going to play with it. Spirit, did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Whoa. Sexual abuse indicated trauma bonds is further reality. Clarence cheats on Queen. Whoa. Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami. Whoa, this card went to fly out. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Oh, God. I mean, it didn't come out, but it wanted to come out. Like, it was kind of like flipped up like this. So, no, he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. But, let me see. I still want to ask more questions. Let's see. This sage want to fall over so bad. So let me move all of these cards. So I feel like the cards are screaming, but I want a straightforward, like, let me know what it is. I hate I even pulled this card out because it's like I want y'all to tell me straight up. Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Spirit, did Clarence cheat on Queen in... Whoa. Fuck boy. Protect your energy at this time. Nurture yourself the best way you know how. And the energy. Female ancestor. Spirit, give me a yes or no. Did he cheat? Yes or no? Golly. They don't want to tell it. They're trying to tell me everything but what I asked. Golly. Okay, let me ask this deck. Spirit, did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Boss bitch mode. Did Clarence cheat? Hairstylist telling all your business and sleeping with your man/woman. God damn it. It's leaning more towards yes. I'm not gonna lie, it is. You get the fuckboy card, boss bitch, and then you got hairstylist telling all your business and sleeping with your man/woman. So this is like cheating cards. These are like cheating indications, okay? So how about I just ask, is Clarence a cheater? Is he a cheater? Does he cheat on Queen? Does Clarence cheat on Queen? Another card flying. Toxic secrets. I feel like he does, and they both know. Like, Queen knows. I definitely feel Queen knows. Even with this card, boss bitch mode, yeah, this would definitely be Queen. Y'all. And what's so confusing about it, what gives me, like, he could be a cheater, he might not be a cheater, was because it was kind of mixy. And then one of the cards that came out, it was Mysteries of the Universe. So it's kind of like question marks. It's kind of like up in the air, question mark, question mark. But I just asked, like, is he a cheater? And then you get the sleeping with your man, woman, toxic secrets. I would say that's leaning more towards cheater. So is Clarence a cheater? I'm going to ask one more time. Is Clarence a cheater? Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Did Clarence cheat on Queen in Miami? Whoa. Karma, bitch. It's love for me. What the fuck? This came out too. Side chick drama. Bitch! Okay. This ain't funny, but wait. Side chick drama. You can have them through the week and I'll take them over the weekend. Yeah. This is Clarence all the way. Unchanged. I am who I am, not who you want me to be. I'm not going to change. What the fuck? This looks like him. And even, like, this one does a little bit. So, why do I feel like one of them, like, whoever he slept with is somebody that's, like, doesn't like Queen? I feel like it's somebody, like, that doesn't fuck with Queen. Because, like, even this here, like, the hairstyle, like, it gives messy. Hairstyle is telling all your business, sleeping with your man/woman. Like, it's somebody that just feel like they got it out for her. Very interesting. It's a black woman for sure. I'm not getting like a Hispanic woman showing up. Does this give Hispanic? Because the woman from Miami, well, she's Brazilian. So yeah, he does cheat. And I was hearing this before. I was hearing like Queen, she's come to terms with how men are and what this is her beliefs. And this is why we have to be careful with our beliefs and what we believe, because our reality is shaped by our beliefs. So what you believe is going to show up. So if you feel like all men are cheaters, or better yet, let's say Clarence had every intention on being faithful to her, right? Well, she's going to jump the gun because of her own triggers and her own fears and just be like, babe, I don't care. Do what you want. Because, like, I'm hearing her just talk. Like, so let me ask, how does Queen feel about Clarence cheating? Shocked. You got me fucked up. She got, like, a stale face, but why give you already know? It says toxic secrets. A man and woman whispering. Spirit. Did Queen give Clarence permission to cheat? Does Queen give Clarence permission to cheat? Because it's giving like you trying to act shocked, but medical record. Strength. King. Did she give him permission to cheat? What the fuck is this? Intuition. Work affair. Best do you know he or she is bankrupt. What the? Man, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't fucking... Y'all, this is too all over the place. Like, I damn near... I'm not going to say I can't tell y'all what's going on, but it's so confusing. Like, I think Queen knows, but I don't think she gave him the okay, based on what Spirit is saying. Like, I feel personally like she's playing shocked and confused, but girl, you already know. You already knew who you was messing with. Because this is like betrayal. I just didn't see it coming this whole time. Like, girl. Alright. How about this? See, I'm going to have to ask in a different way so we can get our answers. Because I'll be damned. We're about to get some answers today. Let me put this one back into the deck so I can... I'm going to have to get creative and ask these questions. So actually I'm going to move on to Chris so we can get some clarity, because I feel like that's not going to be as confusing. Now, Spirit, how does Chris Sales feel about Queen Naija? How does Chris Sales feel about Queen? Oh. How does Clarence feel about... I'm not Clarence. How does Chris Sales feel about Queen? That's a good one. I think he does with what he said, talking about something about my baby. Something about my baby, he said. I'm like, what? Is he talking about Queen? How does Chris feel about Queen Naija? So the soulmate card is going to come out. Just not that into you. So Queen isn't into Chris. She's moved on. So you got new love. But right here you got past life. So this could be a soulmate. This could be a soulmate. This is an emotional thing for him. I feel like Queen held Chris down, and he holds on to that. Like, this woman really held me down. This woman really held me down is what I'm hearing. Um, you got just not that into you, and then you got new love. So this is like a woman with another man. So I can see why he's like jealous. So, Spirit, how does Chris Sales feel about Clarence? Whoa, that one flew up. My actions speak louder than my words. No, your words speak louder than your actions, because you show bumping them fucking gums. Because why would you even, like, I don't care, like, even if he is cheating, like, why would you be the one to do that? Like, that was so fucking messy. Like, oh, God, like, let me get the music back going.
First and longest running customer was saying Ignavi that I'd make it even.
Oh, God. Did Clarence have sex with someone other than Queen so she doesn't mind him cheating? Music screaming. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish asking these and I'm going to double back and try to see if Spirit will tell us, because they definitely giving confusion. It's giving confused. Like, how does Chris Sales feel about Clarence? NYC. Whoa. That's a bad motherfucker. Look, y'all, gossip. Gossip. So he does. I feel like he's jealous of Clarence. Like, he's jealous because he knows Clarence is like Clarence is Chris Sales 10.0. Let's be clear. Look, not the 5 of cupcakes. This is Chris. This is Clarence. Y'all hear the song? Y'all hear the fucking song? I also feel like Chris, he definitely misses Queen, but I also feel like Queen kind of glowed up. Chris likes the BBL effect look, like he loves that. So I feel like now that Queen has changed so much, like changed her body, I think he's even more attracted to her. Like, he was already attracted to her, but I think it's even worse now. Y'all gotta remember they were married as well. 5 of cupcakes got me cracking up though. This is literally a woman moving on to a new man, and then you got the other man in the back crying. This is literally Chris. He be acting like he's so unbothered, but you're not. You're not unbothered. Okay, drop y'all questions. Drop your questions. We're gonna try again with the cheating allegations. But while we're still on Chris, let me see how he feels about Queen. Did I ask that? I said how he feels about Clarence. That's a bad motherfucker. He knows Clarence is that nigga. Timothy. Clarence is Timothy, okay? Gossip. I feel like Chris got like trying to throw salt on Clarence's game. Alright, how about this? Because I want to ask more about Miami. So how about this? Spirit, give me Clarence's energy when they went to Miami. Give me Clarence's energy overall the whole night. Give me his energy that night that he was accused of cheating. Give me his energy that night on the yacht. Give me his energy. Give me Clarence's energy on the yacht. Whoa. This spell work card keeps wanting to come out, so I feel like he should really be protective and selective of who he's around, because I'm picking up like a lot of enemies around him and people who want to see him fail, because they look at Clarence like he's at the top, and I feel like when you're at the top, that's how you get knocked down. So I could definitely see people trying to throw spell work on him for sure. What was his energy the entire night when he was in Miami? What was the energy? What was Clarence's energy? Queen wasn't there, but what was his energy when Queen wasn't around? Someone's getting tarot readings on you. Family matters. Feelings deleting. I hate this because it's like when Queen wasn't around, it's like his feelings was just out the picture. I think even with Family Matters coming up, it's like his family, yeah, that's in the back of his mind, like Queen, his boys, like family, like just his everyday life. I feel like that was kind of in the back of his mind, feelings deleting. But he did definitely feel like somebody was watching him. This says someone getting tarot readings on you, so either I don't think Queen would get tarot readings, which she probably should. But I think Clarence felt like all the eyes on him. Like he felt eyes on him. So what was his energy that night? Ooh, card fly. Golly, fuck the bullshit. So he was smoking. He was on his chilling with the homies kind of energy. Definitely was smoking. I don't blame them. So this card flew on the fucking ground. Look, the secret book. So I would definitely say Clarence gives cheater. He does. This gives cheater. So if y'all watched the last reading I did on them, Spirit was saying that they're going to get married soon. It was like almost there, steady progress. So I feel like this will be what shapes like them moving forward, which is kind of sad. But I feel like people are going to take this and run with it for sure. People are going to take it. But there's like a secret woman. There's like a woman hiding her face, which I think this could be the what's her name? Not what's her name, but the Brazilian lady. Yeah, her. But then you got hiding feelings here too. This is somebody putting on a mask. So it's like when he's not around Queen, it's like, oh shit, here's another mask. And that's kind of sad. Also the woman too. It's a woman with a mask and you got the woman covering her face. That's not right. Feelings deleting? How your feelings deleting when you're not around her? What was... Let me ask. Let me see what y'all questions are. Did Clarence have sex with someone other than Queen? Let me see. Did Clarence have sex with someone other than Queen, Spirit? Abuse. Income. I think he did. Because this is like a bright-skinned woman with money. And the young lady that he slept with, she's a dancer. She does OnlyFans. So I feel like he could have compensated her for sure. This is what I'm picking up. And you got here, if you tell anyone, it's a woman with, you know, a hand. And I'm not saying he abused her. I don't get that at all. But I'm picking up like, you don't want her to tell. This also confirms like those other cards. The hidden feelings and, yeah. I think he did, for sure. Because like, why else would you fuck a stripper or somebody that do OnlyFans? You're going to give them some money to keep their mouth shut. That's what I'm hearing. And even look here. Money. Rose. Y'all saw the other cards. Spirit was kind of giving us confused. But, I think for sure he did. Chocolate Queen says so he doesn't mind. She doesn't mind him cheating. Does Chris still love Queen? He was trolling. He damn sure was trolling. I think he was trying to make Clarence feel how he felt. Does Chris wish he was in Clarence's place? I definitely think he does. Like, Queen is at the top now. But I don't think somebody like Chris should be at the top with Queen. He shouldn't be at the top with Queen because he disrespected the fuck out of Queen. And I can understand, you know, if people think cheating is disrespect or whatever, but if you have an agreement with your partner, is that really disrespect? I think what's disrespectful is when you treat somebody like shit. And I feel like Chris treated Queen like shit. And I think that's his karma, and he shouldn't be able to even stand next to her. And I think that's why she didn't go back to him, because it's kind of like, why would I go back to you? It's like you really dogged me out. Make sure y'all like this video for me. But it's just like you dogged me out. Like, not only you abused me physically, but I think he probably was the one that had control over the finances and things like that. So it's just kind of like, I feel like a lot of hurt. I think, you know, just looking from the outside in, I think Chris, of course, he would love to be in Clarence's spot. He would love to be in the big house with all the nice cars. He would love to be next to Queen, the Queen we see today. But it's like you didn't appreciate the Queen from 2018 or whenever it was, you know. And I feel like Clarence, you know, in spite of like the cheating allegations, it's kind of like he respects her as far as how he acts and how he treats her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to say he's perfect, but he at least shows her respect and supports her. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, like, y'all know how Chris is trying to call like Clarence a house mom and stay at home mom and all of this bullshit. Chris, that's a better man than you ever could have been, because you never would have did that. Never. In a million fucking years, he never would have had the fucking humility to be that type of parent that's just supportive at home, you know, creating streams of income that work with your lifestyle. Like Chris, he the type, he want to be outside, he want to be out the house, he want to be, Chris will be cheating on her every fucking day. But Clarence, I could see, okay, if they have this agreement or whatever, and okay, I'll give you a pass for one night or whatever the case may be, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying? But I think, just thinking about it from my own perspective, not even reading too much on it, but I think from Queen's perspective, it's like, okay, I have a fine man, he's loyal to me, he's a good father, he's at home every night, I never have to worry about him not coming home. And I think for her, especially not having like a father figure in her life, I think for her that's a win. Like a win is a win to her. And it's sad, and I don't think she's healed from her childhood traumas. So this might be bad, or it might be like a red flag for us, but for her, she might not see it like that, okay? She might not. I don't think she emotionally, mentally, spiritually is grounded enough within herself to really like see it that way, if that makes sense. I hope so too, because I got a pregnancy card that flew out. That's why I was like, what the? But I hope he did.
Well, I couldn't resist the urge to tell you the end of my story. For all of those who wanted to know was their life.
So it's true. Is that why he hasn't said anything about it? Talking about Clarence? If I was him, I would just be shocked that Chris would even like have solid evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I thought he was just trolling, but like this morning when I had looked, I said, wait a minute, now it's a whole woman, and it's like, I watched the video. It was like a young lady. I guess it was the girl Clarence slept with. It was her friend, and she was at the party too. And so she was basically saying like Clarence came and sat by her. The friend came and sat by the friend while the girl that Clarence fucked was like fucking another dude. So it was like Clarence was trying to have like a threesome with the friend and the girl he slept with. But the girl didn't, the friend, the one that Clarence came and sat next to, she wasn't like feeling it. She was like, no. And she said they were also on ecstasy. So this would make sense. I hope Clarence wasn't like off drugs and stuff like that too, because it's just sad, because like when you know who you are and you're like up on a pedestal, a lot of people will set you up for failure and like put you in a certain environment. And if you haven't grown or elevated mentally or spiritually, you're gonna fumble. You're gonna fall off. And I hope Clarence doesn't fall off in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna nail him to the cross if they find out. And Queen is also gonna get a lot of backlash if people find out that she is cool with the shit. Like, people are gonna like, they're gonna run with it for sure. They're gonna run with it. So I'm gonna ask, how does Queen feel about the allegations coming up? How does Queen feel about the allegations Chris has made against Clarence? Obstacles, torn. I think she's still like, her and Clarence are like still hugged up, but she is emotional about it. She feels a little embarrassed. Y'all hear the music. How does Queen feel towards Clarence at this time? focus. I feel like she's reading like the stuff that the blogs are saying. It's kind of like they're doing this fake intimacy thing where it's just like, and this makes sense because I think they're on a trip or something like that. So this would make sense. Like they're trying to act like everything is okay. But you got tears here. This is kind of give tears here. So I think she's definitely emotional about it. Obstacles. She definitely looks at this like an obstacle. Oh, y'all hear this? I tried with my mic to hold back my tears. Hold the fuck up. Y'all heard that shit. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like this video and are subscribed to my channel. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And it helps me out a lot. So, Spirit. Does Queen care if Clarence cheats? Does Queen care if Clarence cheats? Someone is crying. Yeah, she cares. Did she give him permission to cheat? Son. The music's screaming. I tried to tell you no, but I guess love just ain't enough. Like, what? So I think she's very, like, upset about this. Like, she's definitely crying about it. She's thinking about, like, okay, I think she is thinking about, like, legend. She's thinking about, like, her child. Like, is this situation going to change the dynamic that they have? Is this going to change, like, her life? You know what I'm saying? Like, how things have been these last couple years with them, it's probably gave her a lot of stability. Like, she probably feels really grounded within her relationship. But it's like, now that this is getting out, I feel like it's embarrassing as fuck. It's making her sad, but she's trying to put on a face, especially for her kids, okay? So, how does Clarence feel, not Clarence, how does Queen feel emotionally towards Clarence at this time? How does she feel emotionally? Healing? She thinks he needs to heal. I know you fucking lying. I don't care that shit for the birds. I'm a savage. How does Queen feel towards Clarence at this time? Stalker alert. Yeah, she watching them socials for sure. How does Queen feel about Clarence? Ooh, wow. It gives me obsessed. Like, this my man type shit. But she knows he needs to heal. But you still do me like you do. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I know you laughing. Yeah, you're right. I sure did. I said I'd never take him back again.
Music screaming.
Well, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, isn't it? Oh, we do it all the time. Now, you probably done the same thing too.
Y'all hear this?
It's just that you know me and I don't know you. You know one thing?
Does he feel bad for cheating? Does Clarence feel bad? I feel like I want to ask this in two questions because it's like, I think, it's like I almost want to ask, does he feel bad for cheating or does he feel bad that it came out? Because it's like, okay, do you feel bad for cheating on Queen whether or not she gave you permission or not? Or do you feel bad because you got caught and now how this affects not only her image, but your image and how it's embarrassing her? Y'all see what I'm saying? So, like, how does Clarence feel? Does he feel any remorse or does he feel bad for embarrassing Queen? Distant lover. Does he feel bad for embarrassing Queen? The star. Queen is the star in this situation. Ghosted. Control. Someone really, no, he doesn't feel bad. He doesn't feel bad. Literally says someone just really doesn't give a fuck. Like, what the hell? Look what's on the bottom of the deck. Mad hoes. So it's a lot of people who like have this energy towards like their relationship is kind of like, and not like this even includes like Clarence. I'm not Clarence, Chris. It's just like a lot of mad, envious people. Control. I feel like Queen can be a little bit controlling. Um, so like him going out of town or whatever, it's just he haven't been on a guy's trip in forever. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that he kind of felt like he needed to release. And if y'all remember the other card, it says unchanged. I am who I am. And it's kind of like nobody can change. Like nobody can change me. So I think Queen knows exactly who she's with. You just have to, you gotta like, you make the bed, you lay in it. Like if you're okay with it, you gotta be okay with it. Shirley said it's emotional to know or even think that your partner has cheated. I agree. And I think that's why she's emotional about it. But the other cards are saying like she doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it was giving like she doesn't know. So I'm like, is she acting shocked or faking shocked? Because that's going to piss me off. Like, don't fucking act shocked or something like it. You really don't give a fuck. Y'all hear this shit? Yeah, I think this is how Queen thinks, for sure. Like, he's just a man. What do you expect? So, Spirit, give me insight into the future of Clarence and Queen. After the pain. Spirit, what's the future of their relationship? What's the future of their relationship? They're going to stay together. Harmony, the Lover's card. This does not shock me at all. Don't give up, you know why? Y'all hear this? What's the future of their relationship, Spirit? Y'all hear this? Harmony, accelerated motion. So there's going to be something happening soon that's very like, I think it's going to be like a proposal or a pregnancy. You get the fertility card. Passion ignited. Harmony, accelerated motion. So something's about to pop off. You got rest and rejuvenate. So this is a man that's kind of stepping back a little bit. I see him stepping back from the media just a little bit. So yeah, I'm seeing a pregnant woman. So I hope they're using protection. And I hope this is Queen and not somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But something's about to happen pretty soon because it says accelerated motion. This is gonna be quick, okay? Okay. Any more questions before I close this reading out? I do want to ask, like, about Queen's self-love. So y'all hear this verbiage? You hear the verbiage like, God is gonna bless me for loving you. It's like, girl, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? God is gonna bless me for loving you for all the times you treated me wrong and I kept being true. Like, why do you think God is gonna reward you for suffering? Like, that's the kind of mentality that Queen has, and that's kind of the effect that Christianity can kind of have on women, where it's kind of like we're taught certain things, and it's like that shit really be like ingrained within us, and we're taught these things, and it's kind of like it shapes the world around us. So she really needs to work like on her self-love. Now, I'm not trying to say like you know, do what you want in your relationship. It's your relationship, but I'm just saying like it's obviously a lack of self love with her. Obviously, like it's just I can see straight through it. How is Queen's self love? How is her self love? Look at this shit, y'all. You can't save me from myself. Self love is the best love, bro. Am I kept crystal clear? You're seeing the situation accurately. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. So she does have some mommy issues that she needs to work through. And also even with like her sister. So I'm picking up like family issues that could be affecting her. But I think she needs to like realize who she is. Like she's the star. She's the star. Like all eyes are on her, and it's kind of like she looks at the man or the man that's next to her as the star or the trophy, and it's like, babes, you're the trophy. Like you have to understand that, you know. So this is what's going on with Queen, Chris, and Clarence. Lord, it's a mess. Shirley said, being in the spotlight, people be ready to put your business out there. Why give them anything to talk about, adding fuel to the flame? I agree. Like when I tell you, I wouldn't even cheat. Like what? Why would you have to cheat? Like it's like okay, you were in Miami for how long? Like you're not. What's the word? You shouldn't be pressed for pussy. Like especially if you're in a relationship, you should be having sex consistently or whatever. It's kind of like that's more of like for somebody who ain't had sex in a long time, you're gonna go fuck just like a random female like that is just not safe. I don't have no understanding. But yeah, Queen, she gotta work on her self love more. Anything else, Spirit, that she needs to work on within her healing? So she does have an ancestor that's trying to come out. Spirit. Whoa. What's your message, Spirit? What's your message for Queen? Someone is doing a lot of crying, deep need for emotional release. So I feel like this spirit is speaking about Queen needing to release like built up emotions. They're seeing like Queen cry a lot, which would make sense because of everything that's going on. But I feel like with her, it's more of like she's still grieving from like her past relationship and then being triggered by the person that hurt her before. This person is like trying to break up what she has going on now. So I feel like she may be pointing fingers like at Chris, like how dare you? But that's just surface level. It's like you gotta dig deeper. Like, who are you mad at? Are you mad at yourself for putting yourself through this bullshit? Or are you mad at somebody else? Like, it's easy to blame somebody else. And I'm not saying, like I said in the last reading, I'm not saying nail yourself to the cross, but it's just more about being aware, having a level of awareness, self-awareness, knowing yourself, knowing your wrongdoings. It's like a man gonna only treat you how you let him treat you. But the first time he try you, that's when you let a motherfucker know. Because if you don't, and you let him skate, the motherfucker gonna ice skate. So you have to put your foot down when it comes to certain things, like especially with dating or whatever. And Queen, the crazy part is Queen wants to be married so bad. Like I wouldn't even want to get married if I was her. Like there's just so many things like within her childhood that I think she should really address first, whether it's therapy or getting like a life coach or something like that. She needs somebody to just help her so she can walk through like her emotions. And it's just really as simple as just reflecting, reflecting over your life and just being honest about it, speaking your truth, you know. But she has a lot of built up emotions that needs to be released, and that's what this ancestor is basically saying. So I'm not going to pull any more cards and like see who it is and all of that stuff. I usually do that with my ancestor readings, but with this reading, I really just want to focus on the allegations that have been coming out. I wanted to see, like, is it true? Are they just hating on Clarence? No, no, they're not hating. Chris is a hater, but he's not really hating. He's just kind of like trying to air it out, and I feel like you shouldn't have went about it like that. What was Chris's intentions on airing Clarence out? What was his intentions? Let's see. This is gonna be my last question. My pussy is mine. What was Chris's intentions when he aired out Clarence cheating allegations? What was his intention? Come to Jesus. Truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, reconciliation. So he thought it was going to bring Queen like closer to him. You got 3 sheets to the wind, blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, escape. So I feel like Chris could have been drunk when he did this, or under the influence of something, but it's giving. He thought this would be a way to kind of get back in Queen's good graces. Like, I'm seeing him thinking like Queen is gonna hit him up and be like, "Hey, can you call me?" Nigga, no, she ain't finna do that. Like, he thought this was gonna bring them back together. Like, let's have a come to Jesus meeting. It's kind of like what I'm hearing. It's like, babes, we're not doing that. Like, I barely even talk to you, barely want to talk to you. Like, we probably have to communicate because of our child, but it's like, I feel like Chris is dead to her, but he kind of wants to get back in where he fits in, you know? I also think he was just trolling. Like this card says blowing off steam. It's kind of like he's just like getting it off his chest. And it's like, also with the escapism, it's like he's trying to take the heat off of him and put it on somebody else. So I don't feel, whoa, did y'all see that? Damn incense, like lit up on fire. That's wild. There's a whole lot of weird shit going on. But make sure y'all like this video. This is pretty much the end. Y'all get the gist of it. Like, Chris is pretty much hating, being a hater, trying to get in where he fits in. Also trying to get clout off of this. And let me see, did Queen, I saw some other people saying like she's just trying to like promote her music. So is Queen using this to promote her music? Like, is she using the cheating allegations to promote her music? Swamp Angel, nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading. Uh-oh, sorry y'all. Let me plug my phone up. So we got the we good? Y'all can see me? I had to plug my phone up. But we got Swamp Angel, nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, opportunism. So she looked at it like Chris is like being a gnat, okay? She's just like, okay, nigga, like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, can you go back into the hole? Like, crawl back into that dark hole, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So I feel like she's mad that he came out with these allegations. And, no, she's not using this to promote her music. She's kind of like, I feel like she knows that it's going to promote her music because more people are, like, looking into her life. But she's looking at this like a gnat, like he's being a gnat, like something she's swatting. Okay, so no, she's not in on this as far as, like, it being a scheme for all of them to get money and stuff like that. Like, no. So let me see what Chris's intentions. I think I already asked this, but I'll ask one more time with this deck. Tasha said, I think you were on to something when that instant caught on. God, I gotta wrap this up, because one thing about it, I'm not gonna burn my motherfucking house down trying to tell somebody else's tea. So no, but I just think I definitely was hitting something. But my last question is, Is Clarence worried about like clout or anything like that? Is he gonna try to get clout off? Well, no. Let me ask: is Chris trying to get clout off of this situation? Is Chris trying to get clout? Is that why he did this? Even though I know he misses Queen, but he's trying to get clout. God don't like ugly nastiness, strife, clash, resentment, argumentative, spite, grudge, revenge. So he's trying to get revenge. Look, these are bugs. Am I capped? Am I capped? Like, just let me know right now if I'm capped. But he was being nasty. You know what I'm saying? You also get the catching lightning bugs, happiness, everyday magic, childhood, simple pleasures, secret wish. So I think that this makes Chris happy to know that he's causing, like, problems in Queen's relationship. Like, he gets off on that. And that's really sad. But, Chris, if you just wouldn't have fumbled, then you would still be next to her. It's like, it's just sad. But he's doing it from a place of strife. He's trying to get revenge. Not on Queen, but on Clarence. But that's not where your energy should be directed. It should be to the nearest mirror. Okay? Like, that's how I feel. Like, everything, I feel like all roads lead back to self. So we can blame other people for our wrongdoings. We can blame everybody. But it's like, that's going to put you in a victim mentality. Like, everybody always wrong. You ain't doing shit. You ain't never did shit. That's victim mentality. And people would realize you get a lot further by just being, like, real. Like, being transparent. Like, damn, I fucked up, you know? Or I jumped the gun, or I apologize. Like, you'll get further with a genuine apology versus you trying to go about shit the wrong way, you know? So, this is the reading on Chris, Queen, and Clarence. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure. Latasha said he is a bug. No cap. Y'all saw it when he caught on fire? Shirley said, yes, we could see it. I said, wait a minute. The damn instant on fire? Like, that was weird. That's never happened. You know, when you burn an instant, like, the flame is out. It's not like the flame is still lit. So when it got to the end of the instant, that's when it got to, like, it flamed up. Like, what the? That was funny. That really tickled me. But this is the reading on them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. Let me turn my music back on. I'm going to let this song finish playing while I take. You silly, Shirley. Wow, this is crazy. Why am I crying with it? She's crazy. Ignorance is bliss. Facts. Does anybody have any questions before I hop off of here? Alright, you guys. Well, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok and follow me on Instagram. This is Judy the Master Manifester, and I am out.